What's up everybody out there? Aaron here. Another deck profile. You can see right here. Batteryman. This is a battery deck. So, fun deck. I don't think it's competitive. It's just fun. As always, my decks are fun. Some of them, as I usually say, look like they're competitive decks when really they're not. It's been a while since I've done a Batteryman deck, so I don't know if you have ever seen my last one I did, or this will particularly just be my second one I've ever done. So, here we go. Batteryman. So, first off, Batteryman Microcell. Batteryman Microcell. When put face down and it is flipped, special summon one level 4 or lower Batteryman monster from your deck, except itself. After this card has been flipped up, when it is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you draw one card. So yeah, Batteryman Microcell. Then there's the Batteryman Charger. Batteryman Charger. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon one Batteryman monster except itself from your hand or deck. This card gains 300 attack and defense for each Thunder type monster you control. So yes, this deck is a Thunder deck. Light deck, so it's Thunder. Batteryman D. When this card is face up on your side of the field, your opponent cannot select a Thunder type monster on your side of the field as an attack target except Batteryman D. So if you have other monsters out, they must attack Batteryman D first. This whole deck is Thunder. So yes, your Thunder monsters, if you have others and you have Batteryman D out, they must attack Batteryman D first. Now if you have both on the field, particularly they cannot attack you. It's almost like a lockdown. You have both out, particularly you're going to want it in defense mode. They have to attack it first. If you have both out, it's lockdown to your opponent. Batteryman AA. Yes, it does show it's a 0 attack, but if all Batteryman AA's are on your side of the field in attack position, they increase the attack and defense. They increase the attack by 1000 defense for every Batteryman D monster on the field. If all Batteryman AA's are on side of the field, are in defense position, increase the defense of this card by 1000 points for each Batteryman AA's on your side of the field. So as soon as you summon this out, it becomes 1000. But if you have two outs, 2000 attack, 2000 attack. If you have three out, 3000 attack, 3000 attack, 3000 attack. That's the cool thing about the AA's. So if you just summon out one, it's a 1000 attacker. 2 out, 2000 attack. 3 out, each one is 3000 attack. So just don't think it's just you summon this out and it's 0 attack. No. So you summon one out, it's 1000 attack. Even though if it says 0, no, they just start already with 1000 attack. And so on and so forth. If you have more than one out, the attack is one more times 1000. Batteryman Fuel Cell. When you have 2 or more battery type monsters on your side of the field, you can special summon this card. Once per turn, you can tribute summon one Batteryman monster, except this card, to select one card your opponent controls and return it to its owner's hand. Pretty cool. You have 2 out, special summon this if you have it in your hand. Batteryman Industrial Strength. By removing 2, of course, first off, it cannot be normal summoner set. This card can be special. It can only be special summoned by removing 2 Batteryman monsters from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can remove from play 1 Thunder type monster from your graveyard to destroy 1 monster and 1 spell or trap card on the field. Pretty cool effect. Remove 2, special summon this. It is Thunder, so it does not have to be Batteryman's. Due to why there are a couple of Thunder monsters I put in the deck that are not Batteryman, but they're Thunder. So, first off, Thunder King Rios. Pretty good Thunder type monster. Neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. During either player's turn, when your opponent would special summon a monster, you can send this card, this face-up card, to the graveyard, negate the special summoning, and destroy it. So you have this out, your opponent cannot search. They can only get their cards by drawing them, including you. But sometimes you really want to do this just to have your opponent from searching cards that they need, which they cannot do. And then yes, you have the effect, if they're going to special summon, you want to throw this to the graveyard, and for their special summon, it's going to be negated and destroyed. And last but not least, the Calculator. This card, attack is equal to the combined levels of all monsters you control times 300. If you have this out and you have so many other monsters out, this attack is going to get way high. Yeah, just a little simple 2-star monster. But with all Batterymans on the field, even your Thunder King Ryo, it's just going to get a way high attack. Now, I did say monster, so there is a way of how you can just get monsters instantly straight like that. Not just 1, but get 2 or 3 on the field instantly. Because, okay, we'll go with the magic cards. Inferno Reckless Summoning. When you can only activate this card when 1 monster with attack of 1500 points or less is special summoned to your side of the field while there is a face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field. Special summon all cards with the same name as the summon monster from your hand, deck, and graveyard in face-up attack position. Your opponent selects 1 monster on their side of the field and special summons all cards with that same name from their hand, deck, and graveyard. Sometimes your opponent can't do this, but you can. This is what I mean. If you played your Batteryman AA, now it did say 15 attack or less. Batteryman AA is 1000. If you had this face down and you played your AA and Inferno Reckless Summoning, you're gonna bring out your other 2. Now, again, remember, for how many Batterymans? Times 1000. So, that was 3. A 3000 attack your Batteryman AA is here. 3000 attack your Batteryman AA is here. 3000 attack your battery AA's. Your AA's can work. Even if you wanted to play a calculator. And you had so many, 2 calculators, a huge attack right there. If you wanted to do your Batteryman D's and bring out more, to have a lockdown on your opponent so they cannot attack, they can do that as well. So that's why I put in Inferno Reckless Summoning. If your opponent has monsters they can bring out also by the same name, okay, but you're just bringing it out, but you are bringing out your other Batterymans, which makes it a bit easier sometimes, because if you have your Batteryman fuel cell and you had 2 or more, which you possibly do, you special summon this. If you haven't even normal summon and like, yeah, the calculator, and you had so many out, play your calculator. Maybe just on your next turn because you already summoned, but you have that many out already. So yeah, it's just a huge big way of summoning out monsters in one turn. This whole deck is one particular type, which is Thunder. So Solidarity. If you have one original printed type of monster in your graveyard, face a monster you control with the same type, gain 800 attack. Wow. Huge thing right there. Everything is Thunder. Even if your double A's are 3,000, but you add it with Solidarity, that's more than 3,000. Your calculator is more than that. Your fuel cell is more than that. Your industrial strength is, yeah, 26, but with Solidarity, it's more than that. You get your Thunder King Ryle, more than 19. It's just, that's why I run Solidarity. Now, here's one card. Short Circuit. Now, Short Circuit is, if you control 3 or more Batteryman monsters, destroy all cards your opponent controls. It's not that hard to bring out 3 or more Batterymans. Because yes, if you have a way of locking down your opponent and they have to attack this but they cannot do anything, but you have your other ways of bringing out Batterymans, which is, yeah, the Micro Cell. Your Inferno Reckless Summoning brings out more than one. If you could special summon, then just, yeah, that's 3 already. Short Circuit everything. And then, yeah, just the Raigeki and Dark Hole. Trap cards. Here's one. Judgment of Thunder. Activate when you control, when you only summon a Thunder type monster or monsters, destroy one card your opponent controls. Not that bad to sacrifice one of your cards just to destroy a card your opponent controls. It's not bad. And then just Mirror Force. Storming Mirror Force, Quaking Mirror Force, and then like all decks I like to use now, I like to use Compulsory Evacuation Device. Still, I think is one of the most best trap cards for targeting, even though, yeah, most monsters, like I always say, if you can't target them, you can't target them. But most cards I know you don't want to deal with, you can target them. So yes, return one monster to its owner's hand. Send it right back. So, here we go. Your 5 cards. Your draw, Quaking. Now, there are different kind of ways you can play this out. Most likely always, you have a trap card, you don't want to set it. Maybe also set your Infernal Reckless Summoning, or you can keep it in your hand. Most likely also, you're just going to want to set your Micro Cell. Remember, if it's flipped, rather if it's attacked, or when it's just your turn, special summon a level 4 or lower. So let's just say you want to go into your Batteryman D. Special summon it. It does not say it has to be in attack mode or defense mode. You choose. Most likely you want to put in defense mode. If it is destroyed, draw a card. So you drew into your Batteryman fuel cell. This is on the field. If you drew into possibly Short Circuit because of your draw, well then maybe you want to keep Raigeki because you're going to play Short Circuit, but you need 3 or more. But here's the trick. If you went into, you summon out Batteryman AA, but then you play Infernal Reckless Summoning. So you bring out Batteryman AA, Batteryman AA. Now that's 4 monsters. 2 or more Batterymans. Special summon your fuel cell. 5 monsters. If you control 3 or more, Short Circuit. Destroy everything your opponent controls. Quaking is set. You have your Charger. You have your Raigeki. So, a 19 defense, and this is the one that has to be attacked first. 3,000 attack because of your other Batterymans, including itself, so you have 3. 3,000 attack because you have 3. 3,000 attack because you have 3. And then just a good 21 attacker. Now 1 is already in the graveyard. You must have 1, because then if you drew into Solidarity, wow. You activate Solidarity. You must have 1 original printed in the graveyard, which you do. Times 800. So this is way more huge than just its original attack. Face up monsters you control with the same type. So, times 800. So 3,800 attack, 3,800 attack, 3,800 attack, 29 attack. That's just huge. And then yes, you have your other options right here. Let's say, okay, still the fuel cell, but the play was a bit different. If you just had your Batteryman D, you're gonna tribute for your Charger. It's only 800 attack, 18 attack. Now you can special summon one. So you could go into your Batteryman. You want to play defense again, even though you tributed one of your own. And again, another 2. Special summon. You have your Thunder King Ryo out. Yeah, your opponent cannot draw and search for what they want, because they can only draw until they can only get cards of what they wanted only if they draw them. Not bad. If You have your Thunder of Judgment. Okay, yeah, it must be played only when you're gonna summon one. So it's not that bad to do. When you have Calculator out, let's say I had a Calculator out, times 300 to the combined levels, including itself. So if you had just this whole big thing right here, 4, 5, 9, 2, 11, 1, 12, 6, 18 times 300, 24. That's a huge hit right there. But then when you add, wow, that's even way higher than 24. So, Calculator gets way high. This is just huge right here. So, just yeah, Solidarities is pretty fun to use. It's just crazy when you have Calculator out, combine it all, they get pretty high. It's not that hard to make to already play Short Circuit. You can remove 2, special summon it. It's not hard to do also. Because yeah, instantly, you can just do these instantly. Inferno Reckless Summoning helps you. It's already summoned out. The Charger works to help you summon out maybe already if you want to bring out another one. So yeah, Batteryman is pretty fun. As I always say, not competitive, so it's just fun. I do fun decks. So, hope you all enjoy this. Like, comment, subscribe. This is a Batteryman deck. Peace.